This one goes out to my one true only love, Pokemon. Pokemon, you're so cool. And with my skills, we're gonna rule. Pokemon, understand that I'm gonna love you till the very end. Happy Halloween Special version 3 today, everybody. Halloween Special version 3. We've had 3 successful, amazing Halloween specials since PokeNERDS Inc. officially started, and now we're back at it again with more chaotic shenanigans. And so fun story, literally less than 5 minutes before I hit the live button, I had a shell on my costume. It was an inflatable. Demon saw it, he starts biting the living shit out of it, so he pops it and deflates it, so I don't have my shell anymore. Technically, Deadly, it's a parody. It's a parody. And actually, it would have been more pronounced, but my freaking microphone's dead, so I have to find the charger and start charging this stupid thing. But anyway, guys, we have another episode of PokeNERDS Inc. today, guys. We got another awesome person in the hot seat, but as I like to always pronounce, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the fellow PokeNERDS of the world, welcome to the PokeNERDS Incorporated podcast, a Pokemon exclusive podcast just for us PokeNERDs to sit down, relax, and get to know other fellow Pokemon content creators in the Pokemon community. I am your host, the one and only Dark Master Spence. Oh, geez. Sorry, that was in the way. Since I updated to Windows 11, this thing doesn't know what my presettings were.
Oh, it's always fun.
Yeah, that was a royal pain in the butt. But anyway, guys, like I said, we have another awesome person in the hot seat. This person is a shiny hunter by trade. He's also a fellow loud and proud member of the Team Yellow Stream Team. And on top of that, there was something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, whether it's for the chaotic times or the chill times, his community is always there for every single moment. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to PokeNERDS Inc. Mr. SarcasticJacob.
Hi, everybody.
I need to increase you a little bit, but anyway, so Jacob, thank you so much for not only taking part in the PokeNERDS Inc. podcast today, but also for indulging me and dressing up for the occasion.
Yeah, not a problem. I had gotten this outfit a little while ago I actually still owe chat on Team Awkward Grunt stream. So I was like, well, let's make sure this fits and try it out. So we're good to go.
All right, that's what I like to hear. But yeah, I actually wore this costume a few weeks ago when I went to Monroe to visit my friends that I made at NAIC, and one of them suggested Bowser, so I was like, why not? I'll go as Bowser. There's a lot more to this costume, guys. You just can't see it in camera. But yeah, so Jacob, are you ready to ready to get formally interviewed today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the first thing I like for us to do is just give ourselves a little bit of a basic intro, introduce yourself, explain the type of content you produce, and also a retrospective of your Twitch journey, as in what got you into it, when did you start, and how it snowballed to this point. So Jacob, you're in the hot seat. The mic's all yours.
I'm SarcasticJacob. I do all Pokemon content over on my channel. Mostly shiny hunting, really. We'll do a playthrough from time to time, and I will do everything in my power not to do a challenge run. Really, I got onto Twitch, back in 2016, and I was on for like maybe 3 seconds, and then I got stopped. And then during COVID, I downloaded TikTok. I found another wonderful streamer, Mia Easylay. She was posting clips, and I maybe get back on the Twitch, start getting into her community. And honestly, I think it was Mia really, because I was getting all this shiny luck. She's just like, you should stream. Just you should do it. So I started streaming in Black Friday 2021, and it's just kind of rolled from here to where we are at the community.
So you avoid challenge runs. Why is that?
I'm not a fan of them. Like, I've done Nuzlocke, and all it does is it's so difficult, and I'm like, I'm more of just like, let me find the different color Pokemon. Let me find that sparkle, rather than watching my Pokemon that I've become attached to perish.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Nuzlocker by trade, but I can definitely see the heartbreak of losing Pokemon you've grown attached to. I'll probably talk about it later on, but I did an electric only Nuzlocke in Shield, and I grew and fell in love with Lantern, and it was basically the ace of my team until she unfortunately met her end. Yeah.
No, we did. I think the last Nuzlocke we did, the Pokemon were named after community members, and that was a lot harder because when you had to sack somebody and you're just looking at the team, you're like, I was like, who's gonna be least mad at me?
That's one of the reasons why I don't tend to name my Pokemon after community members. Like, I'll let anyone nickname a Pokemon, but I won't like put an emotional baggage on a nickname, because like one time I named a Genesect after one of my community members, and it survived until it got blasted with a freaking fusion flare, and this was a randomizer. A randomizer, and freaking like I was like, oh man, she died, and I was like, wait, I died. Oh god, it was chaotic. It was a chaotic time. But anyway, if you are from Jacob's community and are unfamiliar with me, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Spence, aka Dark Master Spence, or formerly known as the Poké Network. I am a variety Pokemon streamer specializing in shiny hunting and Nuzlocke, because that's what I primarily do here on Twitch, but I will stream pretty much anything Pokemon related, from playthroughs all the way up to fan games, all the way to Pokemon games you probably never heard of before and wanted to see if you want to give them a try, and I'll play them. Except Pokemon Unite. I'm not really big on like battle royale style games, so I kind of steer away from Unite. But what got me into creation kind of stems from years of watching various other content creators and do the things that they did, and I was like, man, I'm jealous. I want to do this stuff like that. Primarily like on-screen Nuzlocke and randomizers and whatnot, because I watch people like M&J TV, Shady Penguin, Galactic Elliot, Game Boy Luke. I watched A-Drive from time to time, but I mean, it was all inspiring to me, and I'm like, man, I wish I knew where to get started. So I actually emailed my favorite PokeTuber, M&J TV, to see if he would actually be willing to give me some advice on how to get started. Not expecting a response in any capacity. To my shock, he responded to my email.
Wow.
Yeah, I did not think under any capacity he would respond to the email, but he did. But I just took what he told me, and I went, and about a year later, I went ahead and dumped my stimulus check into my startup PC and my startup setup. And even with the stuff that he told me, I still didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was a novice, complete ghost in the Twitch community, and I was like, man, I do not know what I'm doing. It wasn't until my friend John, aka Power Punch Plays, rated me for the first time is when I finally got like in tune with how all this works. So in 2021, I finally got affiliated. But yeah, I started in June 2020, and I got affiliated in January 2021. If that tells you how bad things were. or should I say how much I didn't know what I was doing. So after all that, then it just snowballed from there. I started doing Nuzlocks on screen. I finally got the capacity to do randomizers on screen. I did those. I did community events. I shiny hunted more. I did more Nuzlocks. It just all snowballed from there, and it accumulated to where I am now. So, mom's the word.
No, I get that. Like, I think my first year with streaming, I kind of did. I just tell myself that was the test year. Like that's the test year, because I had no idea what I was doing. I still kind of don't. I just kind of wing it from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, there's actually more I want to do, but I'm afraid of change. Like, I'm afraid of change. So I'm like, do I do this and do this on top of that to get more, to, spread my name more or get my name out there more, or do I keep doing what I'm doing right now and just, wing it? I'm more of the time I just like do what I do now and I just wing it.
I get that.
Okay, so give me the insight. Obviously, your name stems from your actual name, but SarcasticJacob, like, where did that stem from?
That stems from like teenage years. Like that was my go-to defense mechanism. I went through that wonderful like little emo goth phase through high school, and I was just a little sarcastic shit to like everybody. And like my mom would get so irritated, and by the time high school was ending, that's when like Facebook, Instagram, everything was getting really popular. So I was just like, I figured this is the username I'm going to use. So, like on all of my socials, it's like some way, shape, or form of Sarcastic Jacob, whether it's Sarcastic J, Sarcastic Jake, even though I hate being called Jake. The only reason I use it is because J or Jacob is taken. But it's just, that's how I was. Thankfully, I'm still sarcastic. I have kind of toned it down as that that's not my like default anymore to people.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, people would call me Suspicious Spence, Suspenseful. So I can definitely like understand where the stem of those nicknames come from. I'm just glad something from your from your childhood years like stuck to it all this time later. I mean, hell, I actually was like I didn't dress the part, but I was basically an emo back in high school.
No, I get that 100%. And now I feel like I'm reverting back because I feel like in my 20s I went through like the tried to be like the normal like dress preppy so that way you kind of like fit in, and now I'm just kind of like, all right, let's go back to my band t-shirts. Let's go back to just wearing black. Like that's fine.
I mean, I wear black all the time, but I'm not like considered like emo. It's just like people see me for my natural color because pretty much like the only color that works on me is black.
It's the easiest color to work with.
It is. But all right. So this will be the second time I actually get to tell this story now. So why did I go with Dark Master Spence? So obviously Spence is my name. Well, Spencer is my name. It's been my name for the second I was born till now. It's my legal name. But the Dark Master kind of is basically stems from the fact that I have been really well known and associated with the Dark type Pokemon pretty much since I was a teenager. So I've always had Dark types as a part of my life, or they were my favorites, or they were all in my top 10, or just simulated from that. And of course, Master stems from what is the one goal of a Pokemon trainer? To become a master. And that's why I went with master over trainer, because I feel like trainer is overused, where announced to master is a little bit underused. So I felt like Dark Master Spence just rolled off the tongue a little bit better to me. I'm trying to position myself in a better spot because my tail is freaking. This suit has a tail, so I'm just trying to like position.
My gosh.
I'm just trying to like position it so I'm not like hunched over in my chair and whatnot.
Oh my god, that's you should have cut a little hole in the back there so your tail could just go right through the chair.
Well, technically it does, but at the same time, I'm trying to like actually get all the way back into the chair, so that way I'm not like prone in a weird position. Okay, so with the formalities out of the way, why don't we actually get into the nitty-gritty details on what makes you the PokeNerd that you are? So let's start off with your all-time favorite Pokemon. What is that?
Espeon. For the at first it was Arcanine because I am aging myself. I started with Blue as a kid when it first came out. And then Gen 2 came out, got an Eevee, was just playing around with it, and it evolved into Espeon, and I immediately fell in love. I was like, you are now my baby, and I will protect you for the rest of my life.
Have you been able to use Espeon in like various games that you played over the years and the games that it is available in?
Yes, if it's available in a game, I'm 9 times out of 10. If it's a personal playthrough, I'm using it. I think the first time I never used it on a release game was Pokemon Y, because I was unaware on how Eevee evolved into Sylveon, and it evolved into Sylveon, and I had progressed so far in like the game and forgot to save that I was like, "Oh, I'm not restarting." So I was like, "Well, shoot, I guess we're gonna run with the Sylveon this playthrough."
Yeah, I kind of guessed that Espeon was your favorite, you know, because it's in your logo. So, well, I can't show you my favorite Pokemon because I'm like, you know, in costume because I have to take all this off in order to show you it. But I actually. I have a tattoo right here that pretty much covers up almost from here to here in my arm with the Obstagoon line.
Oh, I've seen that. Yes, it looks so sick.
Oh yeah, I recently added some skulls to the bottom here. People think it's a reference to Team Skull, but it's actually not. It's just for, you know, flair and you know, looks.
Yeah.
But Obstagoon, the second I saw it in the reveal trailer, it jumped into my top 10 solely on aesthetics. It looked menacing, it looked monstrous. It's honestly, it's like it's one of those Pokemon that you know, crosses the boundaries of menacing and strong. And on top of that, the fact that it was a dark type is just, you know, bonus points, brownie points. So it gradually grew more on me as the time went on, but then I finally got to use it in Sword and Shield, and this thing was an absolute unit. Freaking Guts and Facade Flame Orb, this thing would wreck house for anything I would throw at it. And it became my second favorite of all time behind Darkrai, but then when I, you know, became a creator, I was like, okay, I need a Pokemon to identify myself with, because most people can say that, hey, if you think of this Pokemon, you think of this person. So I wanted people to say, what do I want people to think of me in terms of a Pokemon? Darkrai was already used by Patters as like a co-mascot, so I didn't want to feel like I was copying anyone. So I went with Obstagoon because no one was using it, and I'm like, okay, if people are gonna think of an Obstagoon, they're gonna think of me. So that's how it became my number one favorite, and to this day, it's I don't think anything is gonna ever top it. I mean, after all, I got the whole line tattooed on my arm for a reason.
Yeah, no, Obstagoon is a badass Pokemon. Like I used that when Sword and Shield first came out, and I was like, yo, this thing's a monster.
It is an abomination just waiting to happen. It does have drawbacks with its freaking 4 times weakness to fighting, but the fact that Obstruct can block a fighting move and then lower the defense, it freaking just I'm so aggravated that I'm so aggravated that they're like I'm at the point where I've completed the main story of ZA, and I'm so disappointed and pissed off that out of all the Pokemon they integrated, they didn't integrate in the Linoon line so you could transfer in the Galarian forms. I know that the original forms weren't in Kalos to begin with, but come on!
Yeah, I was really surprised by that when I saw like some of the side quests where you could get some of the different Pokemon, and I was really shocked by the well, I don't really, I guess the Slowpoke. You know, don't really want to spoil too much, but thankfully it's a side quest. It's not main story.
Yeah, like side quests are okay to talk about, but like freaking the main story. I mean, we'll talk. I mean, we'll obviously talk more about that later on in the show because this is the first podcast I've had since ZA released, so it's gonna be a talking point for later today. Okay, so as a known shiny hunter, do you have a favorite shiny Pokemon?
I really don't have a favorite. I have some that I dislike very heavily,
We'll talk more about
but
that later.
I don't necessarily have a favorite. I like all different, like even the ones that are like very subtle, like some of the like they're subtle enough that I really still enjoy. Um, I don't really. I would probably say if there is a favorite, it would have to be Dratini Dragonair Shiny. The pink just pops in every game.
Hmm. Enticing. Have you seen Mega Dragonite shiny?
I have. I saw somebody post it to Twitter X, and I was like, okay, I like that.
Yeah, they pulled a Mega Gengar, so they not trying to spoil anything, guys, but they changed the color of shiny Mega Dragonite, and it just
Mhm.
pops so good. It
is so
works.
good.
It works. Yeah, I'm actually like before, like long before I started doing all this, I didn't think much of shiny Dragonite. I was just like, yeah, puke green shiny pew. But then a few things happened and I got more attached to it. I'll talk more about that later. But my favorite shiny, I actually got to use in Legends EA because I was lucky enough to actually obtain it. I
Oh,
got,
nice.
yep, I got a shiny Greninja.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, so and yes, I did use Mega Greninja on my team. Like, like if I knew how early you could gain access to a Froakie, I would have chose Chikorita as my starter instead of Totodile. I'm not saying that I would prefer Meganium over Feraligatr. It's just type diversity.
Yeah.
But
No, I
any,
get that.
Yeah. But anyway, I actually it's not that like I like shinies that make sense. Like ninjas are associated with the colors red and black, and shiny Greninja obviously is an all black with a red sash. That's a
Mm.
common trope for ninjas. It just works. It makes sense. And plus, I'm a little bit par with black shinies, so they always are. Have a soft spot in my heart. Honestly, if shiny Greninja wasn't black, shiny Rayquaza would still be my favorite shiny to this day. But I do like that they did not change the overall like color scheme of Mega Greninja. They kept it all black, and I'm just like, yes.
Yeah, no, that's a sick shiny.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna like on top of the Obstagoon tattoo, like I'm gonna do like a half sleeve where I have like that Darkrai and it incorporated into my arm. I'm gonna try and get like a shiny Greninja standing tall, like right like underneath my arm, right here.
That'll be sick.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll just see how much room I have whenever I get the Darkrai done. But I'm not doing that till at least 2017 because this thing took a big chunk out of my wallet.
Yeah. Tattoos are so nice, but they're so expensive.
I know. Like I have 3 words on my arm here, no half measures, and that cost me $300.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I have like a whole sentence of words on this arm. It only cost me 109. So that tells you how much I paid for this one compared to this one. It's all about the play. It's all about where your tattoo artist is located.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Okay, so out of all the Pokemon, out of the 18 Pokemon types, which one would you say is your favorite?
It would definitely have to be a tie between Psychic and Dark type. Espeon is my favorite Pokemon, but Umbreon is a very close second. Like, I am pretty sure if my Eevee would have evolved into Umbreon, it would be reversed.
Ooh. So I guess, I guess you could say thank you for the day and night cycle. So that way, you were playing during the day, so you could have gotten it. You could get an Espeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Umbreon's in my top 5. You always got to have at least one of the evolutions in your top 10. I mean, come on.
Oh, absolutely. Like, they can't go wrong with them.
Nope. I mean, after all, like I have this puzzle, like that thing behind me right there. That's like an evolution stained glass puzzle piece.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you see it better on the Twitch side camera, but this camera, it's all red. So
It looks nice.
yeah, it took me a long time to make it too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. But yeah, as I've said before, and I'm gonna say again, dark types are my bread and butter. Mainly because oh jeez, stupid earbuds. Like I won't sugarcoat anything. I've had a pretty dark past. I've had some shit happen to me that that shouldn't have happened to begin with. And I've had and because of my autism, and because of those dark events, I've had a pretty negative outlook on life. But it's changed. It's gotten better over the years. Like don't get me wrong. I still think negative thoughts, but they're not like overpowering me like they were as a kid. But as a kid, with those overpowered thoughts, dark types spoke out to me because I always like felt at home with them because they're always like misunderstood, neglected Pokemon. So I just like, hey, these guys are like me. I like them. And it also helps that my top 5 of all time are also dark types. I mean, Obstagoon, Greninja, Darkrai, Hydreigon, Umbreon, all of them are dark types. So just
Get Greninja's part dark type all the time.
yeah, it's always dark type. Yeah, yeah. It also helps that like well, it actually doesn't help, but I've always wound up using a dark type pretty much since Generation 5 on every team I've ever used. So I just always when I wind up using a dark type, always got to deal with those pesky psychic and ghost types.
Yeah.
All right. So out of all the Pokemon games we have had introduced, which mainline series game is your favorite? And also, if you have a favorite spin-off game, listed that as well.
I'm going to say X and Y because funny enough, I was actually getting ready to fall off the Pokemon like hype. Like I was like growing up, I was becoming an adult. I was like, I shouldn't be playing Pokemon anymore. And I played through Gen 5 and I was like, I think I'll be done. And then I saw X and Y come out and I was like, all right, like we'll give it one more shot. And it like reignited the fire to love Pokemon. So the X and Y is hands down my favorite.
What other aspects about the game do you have have a asphyxiation with?
I love the different types of shiny hunting methods that you can do in the game. Like hordes. I'm even going to kind of include Oras into that as well a little bit because you also get like Dex Nav and everything, chain fishing. I really liked the story. Like it was pretty slow at first, but then it kind of like built up and like moved pretty quickly then because you have that large gap between the first gym and the second gym, and I'm just like, why am I get ready to do gym 2 and my Pokemon are like almost level 30? Like what's going on? But yeah, I just the whole game itself, I would have to say.
Which at the time, did you have a favorite Mega Evolution?
I'm trying to think, remember all the Mega Evolutions, everything that. I didn't really use them, so I didn't really have a favorite at that time. I used, I played Y. My brother had X, so I had Mega Charizard. Y was the Mega that I used on my team, but that was just more because I need a Fire type because I actually picked Froakie as my starter, and I was like, we need to balance this out.
I see, gotcha. So what do you have a favorite spin-off game?
I I'm gonna kind of include PLA and PLZA as a kind of a spinoff a little bit. Those two would be my favorite, but I really don't play the spinoff games. The only other one I've really played is Pokemon Snap or Pokemon Conquest.
Hmm. Uh, Pokemon Snap, is it the new one or the classic one?
Oh, I've played both. I played the classic when it first came out on N64, and then I played the new one because I was like, nostalgia. We have to play this.
Ah, gotcha. I never played the Snap until I went to NAIC, and I'm like, huh, this is kind of fun. Well, my favorite Pokemon game, Black 2, White 2.
That's a good game.
Oh,
Those are both really good games.
it's a damn good game. Like, I will say this, and I'll take it to my grave, that the Gen 5 games have the best written storyline out of any main series Pokemon game to this day.
Mhm.
And I just like the fact that the rival is out for revenge, and you basically are, he's testing you the entire time to see if you're strong enough to benefit his cause. So he'll the last battle's for the glory, but then every other battle is like, hey, fight me. If you win, help me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like,
it's like that.
I need to make full to me.
Yeah, and plus Gen 5 introduced some of my all-time favorite dark types. I mean, we got Crocodile, we got Bisharp, we have Hydreigon, just so many awesome dark types introduced in Generation 5. Like, I also, like, it's also one of those games that has aged like wine. So, people used to give
Mhm.
Black 2 and White 2 so much shit back in the day because they thought these games are garbage, they're not that good. They hated it because this is like during the era where they were like trying to soft reboot the whole series. So
Mhm.
as the years have gone, they're like, oh wait, this happened and this happened, and these characters are like this. Damn, these are some damn good games. So I like how as the years went on, that Black 2 and White 2 got more of an occult following, and it just took off from there. But I absolutely love, like, in terms of spin-off games, XD Gale of Darkness. Love it, love it, love it.
Oh my god, I forgot. How did I forget about Coliseum and XD Galaga Darkness? Oh my god.
Yeah, well, like the one character with the weird like eyeballs or glasses and whatnot, that character was off-putting to me, but in everything else I was like, damn, this is so good. Oh god, it was an amazing game. I played it on stream for the first time a few years back, and just like, oh god, I enjoyed myself so much. And I forgot that freaking Disco Stew was a thing. So freaking, I lost my shit when he popped up on screen. I just could not stop laughing.
Oh my god, both of those are amazing games. Those also have like a huge cult following as well.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the day that we get like some sort of remake for them on the Switch 2 or the Switch. But I'm just like, I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know. Maybe it'll happen, maybe
It
it
would
won't.
be
But
it would be really nice if it did, but I don't see them doing
nah.
it.
We're gonna get the into the GameCube integration. We're gonna get Coliseum and XD, but I don't have that extension, so I can't play them unless I do the emulator bullcrap.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, all that goodness. But okay, so let's actually change paths here a little bit and go from love to hate. So, what is your all-time least favorite Pokemon?
Wishcash. I hate
Wish
Wishcash. I
Wishcash.
hate Wishcash. I hate Wishcash. I love Barbaroach so much, and I love that Pokemon. I'm like, it's so adorable, and like the shiny looks like good because it's like yellow around its mouth, and I'm like on its fins. I was like, oh, I love this, and then you get Wishcash. I was like, no. No, absolutely not. Like, what did they do to my fish?
A lot of people are like that with Remoraid, but apparently people still like Octillery. So, I mean, is it just like the looks of Wishcash, or is it like the coloration of Wishcash, or
It's everything about it. Like, even when I do DAs with the community, I will purposely not want to take a path because Wish Cash is on it. I'm like, no. Like I don't care if the Pokemon after it is something we need for the boss. Like, can we not do Wish Cash, please?
that sounds like me with my least favorite Pokemon of all time because it's in DAs as well. Yeah, but let's actually put this in perspective. Do you hate Wishcash so much that you wish you could punt it to the sun?
I just want it to go away. Like, it could go to the sun, it could go back into the earth. Just go away.
Yeah, well, I want my least favorite Pokemon to not only be punted to the sun, but also to be straight up like back to its inception and not be incepted.
Oh no.
And believe it or not, even though I am the master of all dark types, I despise with a passion a Alolan Persian.
I could see it. I I was a little off put. Like, I was not when I saw that design in the game.
It's not
No.
just it's not
I agree with that.
it's not just the design factor, it's also the fact that before we got Piers and Marnie as dark type gym leaders, the closest thing we got the dark type gym leaders was Nanu, the kahuna of Ula Ula, and his ace just
Mhm.
had to be that stupid, horrendous cat. Like, uh, like he could have used an Alolan Muck, he could have, but it wouldn't have apparently fit his character, so he went with the stupid cat instead. Because he pretty much had to.
I feel like it could have fit his character. Muck could have fit his character.
He pretty much had to. He pretty much had to use some other dark type because I kid you not. Do you know that out of all the dark types that are in Generation 7, only two of them, and I repeat, two, were introduced as part of the Alola Pokédex? Incineroar
Oh.
and Guzzlord. Two dark only two native dark types to all of Alola. Like, yes, we got dark type variants and other dark types integrated into the game, but come on, that like freaking Alola just gave dark types the bitter end of the stick. Or the short end of the stick. I keep saying bitter end.
I feel like they gave us a lot of fairy types in Gen 7
Oh god,
and
don't
not
even.
like any dark types.
Yeah, like I said, they gave us a dark type variants and a dark type ultra beast and a dark type starter, but that's not enough. That's nowhere near enough. Like, come on. I get Alola's supposed to be like the region of the sun and it's not supposed to have like darkness integrated into it, but come the hell on. Like, seriously, just ugh god. But yeah, Alolan Persian, like, yeah, just like pfft, I hate it so much. I hate it. All
I
right.
can agree with that.
All right, so you said you had a list, but what at the top of that list is your least favorite shiny?
Oh, Wishcash, Tanamouse, uh, Charcadet.
Oh,
A lot of them stem from Gen 9, Like, how can you give me such amazing designs of Pokemon and then you turn around and make the shinies as awful as possible? Like,
Exactly.
ugh.
Like seriously, this is like I agree with you. I absolutely despise Charcadet armors or Legends shinies. This is all that changes. The stupid eye color. When people see me,
Yeah.
when people see me with my sunglasses, they're like, "Oh hey Spence, what's going on?" When people see me without them, they're like, "Holy shit, this is a new form of you. What happened? What's going on?"
Yeah, it's just like they had opportunities. Like, I'm sorry. Like, especially like nowadays, like they from my understanding, they control like they specifically design the shinies now. Like I know beforehand, like Gen 2 through 4, if I remember correctly, it was like a random color wheel type shit. And that's how they got their shinies. And then Gen 5 through now, like they specifically are like, okay, like let's design the shinies since this is a huge thing that the community, there, our customers are enjoying about the games. And you still went with crap. Like, why? Why?
I don't know. I've always said this for a while that freaking whoever designed the shinies, specifically the shinies for Charcadet Armor's Rule Edge, they need to be immediately fired and no longer be able to work as a graphic artist. Because they took some of the most anticipated Pokemon for all of Gen 9 and gave them the most asinine shinies I have ever seen.
They were mad at somebody that day. They were like, I'm a, I'm gonna just make everybody mad now.
Like, did they just like love to give humanoid Pokemon some ridiculous shinies they turned Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee into that puke green color. They freaking just very
Oh
slightly
yeah.
altered the color schemes of Throw and Sock, but now they've freaking done the worst of all by giving like Armor's Rule Edge the freaking eye color swap, and I'm like, oh my god, what is wrong with you
Yeah.
people?
No, that was a mistake. I wish they fixed shinies in the past. Like I know that they fixed Charizards for going from like the 2D to like the from the like Game Boy to like the DS era. Like just fix it. Just be like our bad. Hey, we're gonna fix these.
I mean, Purple Charizard wasn't the worst shiny in the world.
It wasn't, but it just shows that they can fix stuff if they choose to, and they
Yeah,
choose not to.
yeah, they choose not to, and it's absolutely asinine. Like seriously, freaking I will go down in history and saying that the worst shinies of all like some of the worst shinies of all time came from Gen 9. Y'all dropped the ball with that game. Not just for shiny factor, but for development factor and playability factor. It's just ugh. Ugh.
I
Gross.
still prefer Gen 9 over Gen 7.
I love Gen 7 shiny hunting, bro.
I no no no. Okay, so let me clarify. I hate the gameplay of Gen 7. I despise the blonde character. I hate being stopped every 5 steps to be told something that's not useful to me whatsoever. I hate playing through Gen 7. I actually finally finished playing through Gen 7, I think 2 years ago on stream for the first time ever. Because I would play through it and be like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like there's all this talking. Just shut up and let me let me go.
Do you know how much dialogue is in Generation 9? Like, dude.
For some reason, I think it's worse than Gen 7. I don't know. Like I can't stand it. I just can't.
So would you say those are your least favorite Pokemon games of all time?
Oh, absolutely. Between Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I love the shiny hunting methods in them. I love the Pokemon that they gave us. I can't stand the gameplay.
Yeah, that was actually a talking point, so I guess we just jumped the gun from one point to the next, but frickin' I can always swap them around.
My bad.
Nah, you're good, you're good, you're good. Especially with my answer coming up, you're not gonna like me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, like a few episodes ago, I got flipped off because I said like I didn't like this, and Steph just and Detective Mocha just gave me the double bird. So I'm wondering what you're gonna do when I tell you that X and Y are my least favorite Pokemon games.
Oh, that hurt. But I mean, I can understand because it's a little hand it's like a little hand-holdy with, like, getting you pretty much overpowered for, like, all the gyms and the Pokemon League and stuff like that, and I know a lot of people want challenges when they play the game, so I can understand it. It hurts. I don't think it warrants the double flip off, though.
Okay, okay, I'm safe for now. All right, but it's not the hand holding aspect of the game that gets to me. It's like the incomplete factor of the game.
Mhm.
Like the game just felt really incomplete. Like there was so much we could have explored, but they decided to just lock us behind like certain like routes and areas, and then like this is one of the most like broadest Pokemon regions we've had to date, but yet they give us like so little to explore. It's like it's just ridiculous. But I also don't like that there's like absolutely zero post game content. Like a main story, like a post game is just as important as their main story, but X and Y just like had no just none. Like we got like the birds, Mewtwo, Zygarde, the Battle Mason. That was pretty much it. Like there was like no like storytelling behind the main story. Like most people didn't even know that Zygarde was even down in that cave until freaking they decided to venture down even deeper after you beat the game.
Oh, that was me when I was younger. I didn't even know until I was like, "Let's go back in this cave." Oh, snap.
Yeah, I was also one of those kids. Uh, plus, I like. Do you think that Gita is the worst champion of all time?
Uh, I think her and Diantha, that's her name,
Finally,
Gen 6.
finally, somebody
They
says it.
are by far the worst not elite four, worst champion of all time. They are no challenge whatsoever. Um
Well,
it's yeah, they're not a challenge.
well for me it's not the challenge factor. It's that like Diantha is not even a presence in her own game. Gita is, Diantha's not. It's
Mhm.
like ugh, God. Like I kid you not, I counted. Unless you go and beat her multiple times, you only speak to her 5 times in
Oh
the
wow.
entire game. Four times in the main story, once in post game. Other than that, you never see Diantha.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I believe that a champion should be a prominent character in their game, and Diantha is not that.
You mean like Cynthia, as she's throughout the game through Sinnoh, like slowly traumatizing you? Or I'm
Yes,
sorry, wait, she's slowly lulling you into that false sense of security and then beats you down.
exactly, exactly. That's one of the reasons why Cynthia is my favorite champion, man. Not just because Cynthia is also the name of my sister.
Yeah, I would say she would probably be my favorite too. Between her and oh god, what's her name from Black 2 White 2? Iris. Her team is really diverse. I really like that. Like she wasn't difficult, but Iris was like she just has such a diverse team that I was like, yes, showcase these Pokemon.
Yes, I can definitely agree on that. I still think it's bullshit with the underleveled Hydreigon, but that's just their mechanics.
Yes, of course. You know, she gets the underlevel Hydreigon, Lance gets the underlevel Dragonite. That's just
I,
what they
I
do.
I kid you not, for the longest time, I actually hated Hydreigon with a passion because of Getsis. But then as time rolled on, I actually got to use it, and I'm like, huh, this thing's pretty damn strong. I like it.
And no wonder he uses this.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. Okay, so back to the last like least favorite topic. What is your least favorite type?
um, I'm gonna probably say rock and ground, mostly because I don't utilize them.
Hmm.
If I do, I utilize their moves on other Pokemon. Like in ZA. I'm utilizing Earthquake on a Dragonite.
You probably are the first guest is in the last 5.5 seasons where somebody has said they like the rock or the ground type. I've never had someone to say that before, so kudos to you, man. I had somebody say that Earthquake wasn't as viable in ZA as it is normally, so I was like, really? I never really got the chance to use it, so
I use it everywhere. What are you talking about?
I don't
It's
know.
so good.
I don't know. They think I don't know. Maybe they think because of the range of the attack, if the Pokemon moves back, they freaking loot. They freaking like.
It has a huge range.
I don't
It's
know.
huge. Like, oh my god, I literally that's my go-to starter. Let's just go use Earthquake. Get up there and hit him hard.
I don't know. I don't know. This is just one of my community members that just like doesn't like he's he's a unique character. I'll say that he's a unique character. Yeah. I mean, I have Earthquake on my Garchomp. But yeah. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, fairies. Fucking hate them.
I understand why they introduced it to nerf the dragon types.
Yeah,
The-
yeah, but they also
I
nerfed.
get why.
They nerfed Dark on top of that.
Yeah, like it would. I think it would have been kind of sick if it would have just if fairy would have been strong against dragon and fighting, and then they're only weak to poison and steel. So I'm like, okay, that would make sense. But then they made them strong against dark type on top of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Well, on top of
okay.
that, like, do you remember in Gen 2 when Steel and Dark were introduced and they got like little to no recognition?
Yeah, yeah,
I despise how when the fairy type was introduced, they got they hammered the new type in so badly. I mean, so much. They're like left and right. It was fairy, 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 fairy. Like, ugh.
yeah.
Like, seriously.
No, yeah, they did.
In X and Y, they freaking got numerous new Pokemon from older generations that became fairy type, numerous new Pokemon introduced in Gen 6, a freaking legendary, the box art legendary. They got the freaking ace of the champion being a fairy type. Like, oh my god, I get it. Stop trying to shove this down our throats. Like, we get it.
I think the only thing in Gen 2 that they did for Steel type was, oh, Jasmine uses this new typing. I don't even think they acknowledged Dark type, which sucked because it was only Karen in the Elite Four, and you couldn't access any of the Dark types until post game. And it's like, what?
Yeah, which is why whenever I do a dark type Nuzlocke, I'm doing it in Soul Silver and I'm editing in the dark types so that way I can actually use them.
I feel like that's fair. Like, how are you going to introduce a new typing with new Pokemon and then be like, oh, by the way, you have to basically complete the game before you can get to them. And then on top of it, they didn't really tell you, and I didn't think about it, especially as a kid, where I was looking for them, and I'm like, why can't I find it? Oh, because they only spawn at night.
Yep. Another aspect of the dark type, you have to go and fight it in the darkness. Yeah. All right, so dig down into the deepest depths of your memory bank and let me know what was your very first ever experience with Pokemon?
I was a kid. I was 7, and just remember going to I think it was Toys R Us, like with my mom, my brother, and there was Red and Blue, and I knew about the games because I was getting cards from friends at school, but I wasn't allowed to have them, and a neighbor kid that I lived near, he had Pokemon Blue, so begged my mom for it. I had a green Game Boy Pocket, begged my mom for it, so she got me a Game Boy Pocket. My brother didn't get anything because he was not old enough. So she got me blue, and then like a year later, she got him a Game Boy Color, and got him Pokemon Red. And that's I very remember like the excitement. Squirtle was my first ever starter. I remember having a Clefable on my team. I remember having a Pidgeot on my team. I remember having a Nidoqueen. Like I still remember like a lot of my team members, and the fact that my like Blastoise was like level 80 something because I only used it.
The conscious mistake of over leveling your starter.
Yeah, I mean it worked. It was a struggle, but it worked.
Makes you feel any better? I once did a Pokemon Red Charizard solo run.
Oof.
I had to like freaking get my Charmeleon to like level 20 like level 27 or whatnot, just to clear Misty.
Oh my god. That's insane.
I know. Yeah, my first like OG starter for the OG games was a Venusaur, so it's still my favorite. Even it's still my favorite to this day. But my first experience with Pokemon wasn't the games; it was the anime. So I was about 6 or 7 when I got my hands on a VHS tape. Yes, we're that old. Carbon date us. We don't give a fuck. But what the 3 episodes that were on this tape were Pokemon Shipwreck, The Isle of Giant Pokemon, Tentacool, and Tentacruel. And
I had
I
that
was
too.
what?
I had that VHS tape too.
Yay, buddy! But yeah, I just became mesmerized by the game, like the whole aspect of Pokemon. I'm like, man, this is so cool. Then as time progressed, I first got introduced to the card game. Still, as a 28-year-old man, do have almost 29-year-old man have no idea how to play the game. Even with freaking the Pokemon TCG Pocket, still have no idea how to play the game. But then I finally played my first ever Pokemon game, Pokemon Sapphire, and my first starter on that was Swampert, and I just fell in love with the franchise, and the rest is history.
Nice. Swampert's a good choice.
It is.
I did not pick that.
It's the best
Did
choice.
not go that route. I chose the chicken.
Ah, kicking
My fir-
chicken.
yes, that was my first. That was my first choice when I played through Gen 3. I was like, this looks fine.
I mean, still a good choice, but kicking chicken. I mean, you can't really utilize its fire moves in that gen, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next portion of the show is what I like to call the emote elaboration. So, would you please post some emotes to the chat? Some of your emotes that are Pokemon based, and give us a little bit of backstory as to why they're a thing. Because I know everyone has as unique emotes that tell a story. So let me know what the stories are behind these emotes.
So a lot of my Pokemon emotes I have been swapping out because I bought them off of Etsy when I first started streaming. So I'm going to share my Pokemon emotes because all of my emotes now are going to my dogs.
Ah.
So those are all of my Pokemon emotes that I have.
Those look so cool. Oh, I love that Spiritomb emote.
Yeah, I bought these off of Brigga's Etsy site when I first hit affiliate because that was like I forget who it was. They were like, you need to get emotes. Like you hit affiliate today, you best be buying emotes today. And I was like, okay, yes.
These look absolutely amazing. So, are there any like backstories behind any of them as to why they're a thing?
Not really, no. I like bought a couple different sets. I bought her evolution set. I bought her spooky Halloween, which is where the spirit tomb comes in. Um the Yanma is actually a friend of mine. He designed that for me when I hit affiliate. Um and then I found randomly scrolling through Etsy the mute with a gun. I was like, okay,
I
why
see.
not?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, a good chunk of my emotes have a story behind them. So, um, let's see. Let me post a few that have a story as to why they're a thing. Let's see. I think this one you're gonna love. So let me post like maybe that many of them. There you go.
What is this?
I like to call that Pride
Oh,
Tomb.
I love that.
I call it Pride Tomb. I know there's a few. I know there's a lot of members of my community that are LGBTQIA plus. So I got this one specifically to tailor to them.
Oh, that
Yeah,
is so nice.
yeah. Chris Killens made that one, and I just that was a little bit of a uh, what's the term I'm looking for? I don't know, fever dream or something like that. I have no idea.
Hmm.
I don't know. But I got, let's see, I got a couple of these right here. These are the few. These are the other two that she made. I got a Alolan Vulpix sipping on a cold drink as like, buddy, chill. And I have an Annihilate punching the ground. I just simply call it Monkey because Annihilate became my favorite fighting type, and it's just so cool. Let's see.
Nice.
I have a luck emote based off of Regidrago, and that's because my very first on-screen shiny was a Regidrago, so that pays homage to that.
Wow.
Remember how I said I fell in love with sushi, or
Hmm.
fell in love with lantern. That's my sushi emote.
Oh,
I yeah, video game Shay made that one, and it was absolutely adorable. Let's see. I got one of my most favorite ones is this one, my Zoroark Giggle. This is literally a GIF from the Zoroark movie that just turned into a shiny Zoroark. My personal favorite emote is my baby Galarian Zigzagoon biting onto a heart.
oh, that's adorable. Oh,
Yep. My close second is my Obstapiers. Obstagoon fused with Piers, and
mhm.
it's just that. Let's see, and a good chunk of my emotes would be based off of Obstagoon. My hype emote, my rage emote,
Mhm.
I actually have just a regular Obstagoon emote. I just labeled demon. So yeah, like then the name now shares like meanings because my cat's name is Demon and I call Obstagoon Demon, so it just has a double meaning now.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I had a lot of Pokemon emotes, and then I was able to budget some of my money and stuff, and I was like, I want some emotes that are like unique. So I was like, I have two dogs. Everybody loves them, Groot and Bubba. Honestly, I think they would much rather them just sit on the camera and I'd be off to the side playing the game while they looked at the dogs. And I
Yeah,
was like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna get some emotes of my dogs.
yeah. I actually got my boys before they passed. I got two emotes made about them. One of them was Dominic. He used to meow a lot, and you would hear it on screen. So I just got him meowing, and then Pat just loved to be petted. So I just gave him a little, the head pat emote. So it was just an adorable thing. Okay, so what about? Do you have any Pokemon hot takes? Opinions that you think are justifiable that the masses may not agree with.
Oh God. Honestly, I I think normal is like the actually a really good type. It has one weakness and resists ghost. It just usually gets they have access to all the other all these other type moves. Normal's a really good type. It's just overlooked because most of it's your basic, your Rattata, your Raticate, I mean, I've used a Ursaring through a playthrough and I was like, Where have you been all my life?
I used a Nursering when I played XD, and I use it, and obviously use a normal type, so.
I think normal type gets too much hate, or it's not even hate. It just goes unnoticed.
Yeah, it's main a lot because because out of all the types, it's the only type that still does not deal super effective damage to anything.
Mhm.
So a lot of people
They should
stem.
fix that.
Yeah, maybe they introduce a new type, they'll finally give normal the recognition. But I don't think they're gonna give us a new type in Gen 10, nor are they gonna give us a new type that's weak to normal. So it's just like just one of those things.
Yeah.
So I may get beat for this, but I think that I honestly, even though it can be viable, I don't think Alolan Raichu needed to exist. Period.
I can agree with that. I think it was just another way to could like they do with Charizard, just to give Pikachu some more hype, give it some love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they already made the little rat the freaking mascot of the entire franchise. They don't need to do any more to it. Because I mean, they got the Gigantamax form in Sword and Shield, and that was enough. They gave it the literal Pikachu cry in freaking X and Y, the Sun and Moon games, Sword and Shield. So it's just like they gave it that much recognition. Like, they didn't need to give it some like weird ass Alola form, a freaking giant rat that floats around on a surfboard. Like just come on.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. That is something I yes, I agree with you on that. It's between Pikachu and Charizard, just we can tone it down.
Yeah, good thing. Yeah, freaking good thing Charizard didn't get an exclusive Z move. Otherwise, it'd be like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, that would have been that would have been great. I would have been like, that's another reason. Everybody pick Charizard.
Ugh, God. Any other ones you want to mention?
um, Not really. No, like a lot of the stuff I'm kind of chill with.
Okie dokie, then. So let's actually move on to my favorite section of the show, which is the shared experiences. So this is what those clips I asked for earlier come into play. So bear with me for a moment, guys, because this may look a little funky. Now, the first clip that you share with me pretty much speaks for itself. So let me just swap this here. Yeah, so enough is said about this. So
I hate this clip so much. It's the God Killer clip.
like, you didn't even react. All you did was just walk off camera. So freaking like, also like, were you trying to get it in a specific Pokeball, or were
I was. I was
so
trying to get it in a luxury ball and it did not go well.
why? Like, I'm not like, when I found my butter llama, I just master balled that thing, and I didn't hesitate to master ball that thing. But a lot of people was like, oh what, that's just cheesing it. Why don't you just get it like a, a Ultra Ball, or or a Great Ball, or put it in a luxury ball?
I
Why not a freaking
talked
level
for
ball?
weeks about because I had cloned a bunch of Master Balls on my Brilliant Diamond because I was Shining Pearl. And I had talked about for weeks, I need to trade some over. I need to trade a Master Ball over. I don't have one. I used it on Palkia. Why would I do that? But I also was living in this little world because Shaman and Darkrai, I got them in the Pokeballs that I wanted. I was like, Arceus will do the same thing. It's
I mean,
fine.
my history with Darkrai, so you know damn well
Dude.
you know damn well I wasn't gonna screw that up, so I just masterballed that bitch and didn't even think about it anymore any other way. Ugh. Ugh. So double shiny this clip is called. Let's see what this is.
All right, Gloom, no. Phalanx, no. Serena. Shut up! I wasn't expecting it.
Noise.
Serena. It could have been Stack Attacker. No. Joe! No!
I love that I was so upset.
Like, I've actually had this happen to me twice. First time was a Trevenant and a Kyurem. The second time was Basculin, Red Striped, and Tapu Fini.
That was the first time it ever happened to me, and I was just like, what the shit?
I know, these are the reactions you live for. Like, I don't know if it's ever happened, but I've never seen anybody get 3 of them. There may be someone out there that has.
I was gonna say I don't know if you know Dorcas Dragon.
Oh yeah.
They had a community member who posted, and I think they tagged them on Twitter. They had gotten the 3 rental Pokemon, but not the legendary, if I remember correctly.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, there goes your luck for life.
Yeah, there goes a lot of luck there. Like, holy shit. I've never freaking imagined that. Oh wait, you're live right now?
I shouldn't be.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe, hold on. Let me reload this.
Say I'm
Nope, you're
live.
not.
I don't even have I was gonna say, I don't even have OBS up. Like, how the hell am
I don't know. It said I don't know. It said you were live like 3 hours ago. It said you were live like 3 hours ago. So that I loaded these clips like at like 11 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So that's probably why.
Yeah.
That's probably why
I sent them when I was live earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. I loaded up these clips around like 11 o'clock. So that's probably why. Okay.
She is gonna hate me for this clip, but I love it. I don't care.
I'm gonna hate you. Let's see.
No.
Who's gonna hate you?
Mundane Arcane.
Oh.
Kind of.
I need to finish
It sounds
mine.
weird to say. I'm not bored with Shiny.
Shut yes!
Because I'm
Oh,
not.
yes!
Oh,
Yes!
Yes! Yes! And Mundane was right there! Fuck's sake.
As the sandwich ends as well.
This was the first time Mundane, Chris, Thalsey, and we did a little shiny race with each other, and we did it together through Union Circle. And we knew this was a possibility. And Mundane was so mad at me.
Yeah, like, oh my, like, I can imagine stuff like that happening. Freaking, like, I have had, I remember one time somebody submitted like 100,000 channel points to make me shiny on Hisuian Quillfish, and I hate Hisuian Quillfish. I literally got it within like 10 minutes, and now I was like, hey, shiny. She was so pissed off. Like, freaking, I like, if I had her on like on a voice call, she probably would have freaking blasted so much profanity at me. I'd be like, holy shit.
There is a second clip for that one, but it's on Mundane side. She shook her desk because she was so mad, and it's a funny reaction. Like we laugh about it, and I mean it's still a sore subject if I bring up Zoroa, but like we'll laugh. Well, I laugh.
Yeah, I remember one time I was shiny hunting Zoroa for a community hunting event. I got one in like 15 eggs, and then I said that, and then later on, like I was doing it, I kept going to try to get the whole line. I got the next one in like 70 eggs, and I'm like, okay, if I get a third one before the end of the night, I will frickin' take a bite out of an onion, and frickin' the whole chat just went like shiny onion, shiny onion, shiny onion, like frickin' just blaster, like onion chants, like just like holy crap! You guys want me to take a bite out of an onion so bad?
There was another clip I thought about sending you. It was in Let's Go, and it was shortly after that Zoroa clip. It was like 2 weeks later. Mundane was going for a shiny Ditto. I forget in what game. And I was just playing through Let's Go, just having fun. Like hadn't even started a catch combo. And I had a shiny Ditto spawn as she is like just coming in the chat telling me about her day. And I was like, oh no. Also, I remember her seeing her, she's like, I see myself out. I was like, I love you so much. Please don't be mad at me.
Oh God. I remember I did a SBQ in Let's Go, and I got a shiny Nidoran, and I actually on Route 23, and I jumped over the ledge before it sparkled, and I kid you not, I ran all the way back around, and when I got there, it was nowhere in sight. But I turned right. It literally ran into the bushes on the far end. And that's why it didn't respawn or didn't despawn, because it ran into the bushes. I got so lucky that day. You have no idea. Okay, that's not one of the clips I'm featuring today, but let me just add context to this clip. So I occasionally will dress up as Neo from the Matrix, because of, the sunglasses, my beard, and my hair slicked back and whatnot. And the whole concept behind the whole, like, me being on screen is that I don't react to anything. So, just watch this and you'll see.
Okay.
Hey. Shiny. Take a look. Shiny. Interesting. Like, you'll see it right here. You saw that. You saw the gasp. I had so many people call me out for that gasp. It was ridiculous. Like,
oh my God.
I held in so much excitement, because I was after this thing for like probably at least 2 hours, and freaking like, and I had sandwiches up and whatnot. I was on for like 2.5 hours and whatnot, and finally shined, and I was like, but then I had to like hold myself back, and I'm like, ugh. Oh God, like, oh God. It's been a while since I've done that costume, because I've gained some weight, so I need to slim back down so I can fit into that coat again. Okay, so I was doing a series for a little bit where I was shiny hunting the least favorite Pokemon of my fellow podcast guest, and I was hunting and Igglybuff was for Banana Queen Alexis. So just let it speak for itself. Strib, like, what did you make? Like, what kind of steak? Hey, wait, is this shiny? I think this is shiny. Yo, I actually saw it! Yo, I actually saw it! Holy crap, I actually noticed it! Holy crap! 212! Shiny Igglybuff! Wow, I cannot believe I noticed that! Holy shit! I cannot believe I noticed that. Holy.
Like,
You know as well as I do that Igglybuff has a non-noticeable shiny, so the fact that I was actually able to pin out and see a shiny Igglybuff was like, okay, I am a freaking Masuda master now.
Yeah, no, because I was like looking at it, and I'm looking at the GIF that you have on there on the screen. I'm like, is that shiny? Like, and then the sparkles. I was like, oh, that is shiny. I would have missed it. I would have been like, yeah, let's hatch another.
Yeah, I know. I'm like I said, I was just extremely surprised. I actually noticed it before like the sparkling animation took place. I thought that I wouldn't have been able to notice it, but the fact that I did, it's just like, phew, super awesome. And here we are. This is my first. This is my first official shiny as Dark Master Spence. What do you think? What did I get? What did I get?
I'm feeling that's the Dracozolt.
Dracovish.
So
Yeah, Drake. Yeah, what,
and I'm just
that thing.
And I'm just snacking on popcorn. Then all of a sudden, bam!
Oh, that was so quick.
We got it! Yo, guys, we got it!
That was so quick too. Like it was like boom right there.
Yeah, the second I just stuffed my mouth with popcorn, all of a sudden, bam! The shiny Dracovish pops up. I'm surprised I didn't spit any of that out. So, kudos to me for not spitting my food.
I would have been choking. I would have been like, somebody come help me now.
You want to talk about choking? I almost choked on water, freaking finding a shiny Froakie. That was a ridiculous day. Yeah, there we go. Back down there. All right, so aside from the stuff that you've share with me today, what are some other like noteworthy moments you've had in terms of Pokemon? Whether it's been on-screen endeavors, off-screen endeavors, just let me know more about your experiences.
So I completed a full shiny living dex of everything that's available. I have everything on home. That took forever and a day.
Woo!
My first ever shiny was a shiny Zubat that I found in Meteor Falls in Ruby, which kind of started like the whole thing because I was like, what's wrong with my Zubat? Why is it sick? Type of thing. Honestly, like I've had just having a blast like conversating with people because we go like you've been in chat, like we are like all over the place. Like I tell everybody like my community is like a cozy chaos. Like literally we are like we have chill Sunday vibes sometimes because sometimes I feel like Sundays are like the most hectic ones of all, but then we can be like chaotic, just like especially if I'm doing like shiny hunts with like other streamers or just like doing DAs with and some rando pops in and you're like I'm screaming at them like what is wrong with you? Listen to me.
I feel that, man. I feel that.
That's I just Pokemon has been like it's been an amazing community. I've met so many amazing people from Twitch, from Pokemon. I absolutely like I'm so thankful to have in my life. Like I have been following you for a while and I never interacted with your chat until the one day I happened to see you went live and got your super shiny, who I saw was here. I don't know if she still is.
Yeah, I saw.
Was talking shit about me because I failed my Arceus. And I was like, that's me. And she wasn't even really talking. She was just telling you about it, and I was just like everybody that I've met through Pokemon or through Twitch has just been phenomenal. Like I'm so happy to have everybody in my life.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way, man. Like, whether it's been meeting them in person or meeting them online, like, I'm just really happy that I have the people that I have in my life, because especially after 2000, especially after last year, 2024, that was the worst year of my life by far. And I lost a lot of people that I cared about and I loved because of how bad my mental health got. But the fact that I've had people that still stuck by me in my darkest hours, just like, it just means the world to me, because I met them because of playing Pokemon games, and all of a sudden these are like crucial people in my life. I mean, it's just really, really, just there's no words for it, man. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But have you been to any of the like official Pokemon tournaments or conventions or anything of that sort?
No, I want to, but that's kind of stuff that like we've got a lot of personal stuff going on, especially like my fiance is currently also going through trying to finish nursing school and everything. So, and we've got two pups, and we have some friends in our area, but like we don't have a lot of people that we could just like either watch the dogs, and kenneling is so expensive.
Uh-huh.
So like right now, like we're kind of chill vibing and stuff, like just at home. Like we do a lot of local stuff, and I'm gonna try before he like kicks in the door because I am notorious for doxing myself. um I get yelled at all the time. But we do a lot of local stuff, like local Comic Cons or local we're doing another. I'm planning on doing like we're gonna go to another big card show and stuff like that. But I would love to get to at least like once or maybe twice, like get to one of those big like events.
I feel you. I was fortunate enough that I was able to attend NAIC last year, and that's actually no, earlier this year. I'm like, what am I talking about last year for? Last year was the worst. That last year was the bad year. This is the good year. But yeah, I attended NAIC for the first time, and it just really opened my eyes to how. It just really opened my eyes to the whole. Oh, hold on, I need to change something in here really quick. There we go. But yeah, it just really opened my eyes to the whole world of Pokemon, on top of the world that that I've created and I was a part of. But it just opened more, because these are actual living, breathing human beings that I've met that are here now, and they're so awesome. Like, I was able to meet Quick Panic, I met Zardy Cooler, I met Nora in the future. Nice. I actually met John Stone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, to be fair, I will be frank. I honestly didn't know who exactly he was, but I actually shook his hand, saying "Nice to meet you." So the fact that I met such a like one of the bigger creators in the community, was like, holy shit.
It's okay. I just figured out who he is like with the last like 3 months, so it's all right.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it was also really good experience to me, because it actually gave me some really good new friends. Those are the friends that I went to a few weeks ago. Is one of the reasons why I still have this costume, because I went to a costume party with them down there. So it just yeah, that was a long road trip. I went from Tennessee. I went from Tennessee all the way to Louisiana. So it's freaking. Yeah, I'm gonna make that trip next year, because I'm going to be attending NAIC next year. So I'm gonna make that road trip again. So it's gonna be really fun. But I wanted to talk about this earlier. So I said that I gained more affiliation with Dragonite Shiny. So I don't remember if you know this, but back in I believe I think it was 2022, or was it 2021? Jeez, which year was that? Oh, it was either 2021 or I think it was 2022. Nomi and Nerd Out hosted a shiny hunting. Actually, hold on, I can remember the year by looking at my things up there. Yeah, 2022. So 2022, Nomi and Nerd Out hosted a shiny hunting event where they were trying to get all the original 151 Pokemon shiny. And they invited like well over 100 creators to be a part of this. And to my amazement, to my shock, I only shiny hunted for literally 3 hours, because that's how long I was only going to be able to hunt for, because I got roped into it last minute. I got shiny Dragonite. I was playing Let's Go looking for a Nidoran, and all of a sudden I see a little green Tootsie just freaking pop out of the sky, and I'm like, holy crap, that's a shiny Dragonite! I gotta go get it! I didn't even hesitate to use my Master Ball on because I was not messing that up.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that was a very nice shiny at the event. They did a second one like a few months later for Gen 2, and in that one I got Tyranitar.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Look at you just getting all the pseudos for everybody.
Exactly. I dubbed myself for the series the pseudo collector. So if we ever do Gen 3, like it's been a very, very, very hot minute, so I don't know if we're gonna do Gen 3. But if we do, I'm going for either Salamence or Metagross. I'm doing one of the two. Maybe probably Metagross because it's my favorite of the Gen 3 pseudos.
I am currently doing Alpha Salamence, and I am just struggling.
Yeah, I haven't dived too much deeply into alpha hunting in ZA, but I know that when I do, I'm in for a world of hurt.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get my.
What was that?
I was saying I'm trying to complete my decks right now. I'm trying to complete my living decks of the game right now.
I even have Charm too, and I'm like, let's
Yeah.
see how this goes.
Yeah, I don't have Charm yet. I'm working on it.
Yeah, that one task is it killed my soul.
Yeah, 1,000 battles. Yeah, that's something. Austin John Plays. I posted a quick a video on how to get it more quickly.
Okay.
So yeah, I recommend just taking a look at that.
Well, I didn't watch it. I struggled.
Well,
I didn't even. I just struggled.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm doing past tense here.
Yeah.
But yeah, just let's see. I'm not sure if you know this, but I do a series on Twitch called The Dark Conquest, where I'm going back into older Pokemon games and doing a Nuzlocke in them, but only using Dark type Pokemon. And I actually dress up as a Dark King Dark King character called the Dark King Zeo, and so far I've actually been able to do a Dark Lock in Scarlet, Sword, Ultra Moon, Black 2, Y, Platinum, Omega Ruby. So I just need to do one more Dark Lock to conquer all the regions.
That'll be sick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just a little pet project of mine that I really need to get back to, but I have a lot of stuff on my plate.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get to the Pokemon news. So there's only really one piece of news we can really talk about, and that is the fact that last week Legend ZA finally released. So just to add context to anyone that's currently playing the game and has not completed the main story, me and Jacob can probably agree here that we will not give any major spoilers in terms of storyline, but we will give y'all a fair, honest review on how we've interpreted the game, how we've experienced the game, and how we've liked the game overall. So, Jacob, how have you liked Legend ZA? And
I love it. I love it. It's actually becoming a very big, like, I think right now it's sitting. It's probably my top 5 game overall. It's sitting in the top 3 of the Switch, just Switch alone. I really love it. I love the battle mechanic. Like, the more I've used it, the more I've like really I've like enjoy it, and I'm like, I hope they kind of do something. Even if they could continue to use that for their like spin-off Legends game, that would be awesome. But I think it's so good.
what did your final, like, before the end credits, what did your final team look like?
So I had a Feraligatr, Victory Bell, shiny female Pyroar, shiny Florges, Dragonite. How many was that? Oh shit. Yeah, that was my team. I think that was 6. Yeah.
My final team was Feraligatr, Alpha Lucario, Shiny Greninja, Garchomp, Ampharos, Shiny Frostlass.
Nice.
Yeah, and I've really enjoyed this game. Like, I like the character arcs that we've developed over these characters. I also like how there are characters that were introduced prior that we thought were going to be really terrible characters. Not
Mhm.
like as a bad or nice person, but just a bad character overall. But turned out to be really good characters. I like how I like that they. I like the bountiful of new megas that have been introduced in the game thus far. It really gives me like it really gives me like a hint that there's going to be a new remake or possible spin-off of this particular gen come next year or maybe the year after that. I'm not sure, but it just gives me those vibes. I also Let's see. I also like the fact that I was able to use Greninja again, because like especially the shiny one, I got so lucky. Like seriously, one of the community members, he popped in chat earlier, Ryu. He pointed out a spot to me that was pitch perfect to shiny hunt both not only Froakie but the Alpha Ampharos. I got the Froakie and I'm like, oh crap, I can't mess this up because it like if it spots you, it flees. So I had to be very, 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 very sneaky and drop a hard save. It took me like at least 15 tries to catch it, but oof, God, it was really good. I also God.
I like the diversity in not only like the main characters between you and like your team and everybody you interact with, but just like the diversity of all the NPCs as well. Like it's there are just so many different walks of life it feels like that are in the game that it feels more real than carbon copy of cool trainer, cool trainer, cool trainer, cool trainer, cool trainer, cool trainer.
I know. Like whenever you face like one of the mini boss battles, they're always like a different description of what this character is or who they represent. So
Mhm.
it's like they're not trying to copy and paste like all these particular trainers. So yeah, it feels more lifelike that they're actually giving unique titles to trainers that we have come to know over the years. Um,
Mhm.
I, all right, so hmm. How do you ask this question without spoiling something? Um, okay. Okay. So if you guys don't want to be spoiled on any new megas, I'm gonna recommend you mute your tabs when I close my hand. And I'll open my hand when this conversation is over. So, Jacob, out of all the megas that got introduced in the new megas that got introduced in the game, which one would you say is your favorite?
Um, Dragonite, Dragonite, and I'm also probably gonna say, um, oh shit, why is it escaping me? Oh my god, Drampa. Drampa's was badass.
Yeah, when I first saw that, I'm like, "Oh my god, that looks so cool." I'm pissed that it's not a dark type, but at the same time, it's they don't it's hard to change the typings with megas.
I love that it's got. I just love that it got some love. Like Drampa's a normal dragon,
Yeah.
and it's just like I don't like nobody ever really you don't ever see anybody use it, and it's just like it just got some love, and I was like I appreciate my boy getting some love right there.
I people will say that this mega was goofy, but the second I saw Mega Excadrill, I was like, holy shit.
That's a good one.
That was like,
That's another good one.
that was amazing, man. That was absolutely amazing.
I feel like the megas are supposed to be like a little goofy. Like I like everybody wants them so like serious and so like stern. Like nah, like just let them be like their goofy little selves. Like it's fine.
Like, I don't like, speaking of goofy, like, I despise, like, I take everything back I said about Mega Slowbro. I think now that Mega Starmie is the single worst Mega of all time.
I was not thrilled with that one. I was like so disappointed. I was like, there could have been so many different ways that you could have taken that, and you went like this was the right way, and you just like fell off the cliff over there somewhere. Like what? Like that is like my least favorite new mega. Like it's just like it's so dumb. But it's also it was a bitch to beat. I'm sorry. Like
Ugh.
I struggled with that one.
That was a pain in the butt. I'm also like, I'm relieved that they did not give Charizard a Z form. Thank God.
I am thankful it does not have one. I am really holding my breath for the DLC because I have a sinking suspicion
I don't know.
that it'll get the love there that it so needs. Yeah, like it's. I just feel like it's gonna get one because it's freaking Charizard, and I feel like Charizard always gets something new with the new mechanic. Like Charizard got two megas in X and Y. Charizard got its own Gigamax form in Gen 8. Charizard was the first one that we got in Scarlet and Violet as like for the Mighty Mark Pokemon. Like I have a feeling they're gonna do it.
I don't know. But speaking of the Mega Dimension, did you actually pre-order it and get those unique outfits?
Yeah, when my fiance went and finished paying off our games the Wednesday night of release, he went ahead and he's like, I pre-ordered them through GameStop. He's like, the codes are right here. Like it's this basically you just put it in as the mystery gift and stuff like that. I was like, or we could have. We were both unaware that we could have done it either way, either through the Switch itself, like the Nintendo shop, or through GameStop. But we did it through GameStop.
Yeah. I just I don't know why. No, wait, I'm talking about like the Mega Dimensions DLC. Did you pre-order that and get the special outfits, or? Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, okay, but yeah, I don't know why I am procrastinating to actually purchase them, but for some reason I just like it doesn't appeal to me. Like I got a really good outfit, in
Mhm.
Legends of Z8. Oh, yeah. Speaking of outfits, the level of trainer character customization is another level above. Like now you can add highlights in your hair, you can give yourself dark circles, just so many unique new character
Okay,
outfits.
can we talk about the circles under the eyes? Like
Yes.
I literally started this and I was like, this is so insulting. I was like, I have dark circles under my eyes all the time. I
I
do
know, me
not want
too.
to. I was like, who wants to play with bags under their eyes? I
I
was like,
know.
oh my god, Nintendo.
I put the dark circles there because I was like, hey, this actually represents me because no matter how much I sleep, I still have raging dark circles. So frickin', I just glad I put those on. But then once I found a pair of sunglasses, I took them off. I took them off because it's stupid. I can't find a pair of. There's no pair of red lens sunglasses in the entire game. That visor from the pre-order has like the red V on it, but it's not like red lens sunglasses. So it's like, ah! I just went with a black pair.
I'm trying to remember because I have been going through and buying all the clothes because I have been doing photo shoots with all of my shinies where
I
I
am.
literally customize my character
I
to
looked.
almost match the shiny.
Yeah, I looked at the character customization on Cerebi, and I did not find red lens sunglasses. So I'm like,
I
crap.
think there's like a pink one, and that might be what I was thinking of.
Nah, it's not even close.
But yeah, no, I get your concern about pre-ordering the DLC. I was a little like off put when they released or they gave us the release date, and then we're like, oh, by the way, you can also pre-order the DLC, and I was like,
Okay.
what?
Yeah, like this is the weirdest thing. Like this is the first time this has ever happened. Like, not that the Pokemon company has released DLCs, because they've done it since Sword and Shield, but they've pre-ordered a DLC for a game that hasn't even released yet. So it's like, why did they announce the DLC for this game so early? Like, I don't understand it. Like, PLA never got a DLC. Why is this one getting a DLC? I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't either. But I mean, like we have it pre-ordered because I mean I'm the type of person where I, as much as like Pokemon can like screw stuff up, like Scarlet and Violet,
Yes.
at the early stages, they could literally hand me a bag of shit and be like, play with this, and I'd be like, yes.
I mean,
Like I'm fully aware. I I will be skeptical, but I will probably always buy something that's Pokemon.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm still gonna get the DLC. I'm just procrastinating pre-ordering it. So it's like, bleh.
I think the outfit too is just like it's a trench coat. And I'm like, ooh,
Like the
better items.
Nah, the trench coat. No, the trench coat is for like when you pre-order the game through GameStop.
Oh, is it?
I'm
Okay.
talking about the I'm talking about the neon blue and red outfits you get that are themed after X and Y.
Yes. Okay. Well, yeah, that would make sense. I don't know. I haven't done the trench coat yet. The code.
I never
I'm
did.
like,
I never did.
it's just
I don't know.
mine's sitting right here too. I'm
I know.
just like, here we go.
Yeah. Okay. So before we wrap up here, I want to give you an opportunity to give us a little bit of an inside scoop as to any potential plans or future goals that you currently have for the coming year, or just in general. So what can we expect next from Sarcastic Jacob?
Oh, you're gonna expect more Pokemon, and hopefully, I'm gonna my hype for ZA will slowly dumb down a little bit, that I can get back to all of my hunts that are on the back burner that I have. Um, just kind of going with the grind. I know I try to post a TikTok, I post YouTube shorts and stuff like that. Like, just trying to like build a community where everyone feels safe and can enjoy a laugh, whether it's at my expense because I either can't speak words, or if my brain is just not working and I'm like standing there using a psychic type move on a dark type, and I'm just staring at the screen like, why won't it work?
Yeah, I feel you there, man. I got so many hunts on the back. I got so many hunts on the back burner. It's just it's unreal. Like I currently before ZA was released, I was planning on I was doing an SBQ on the Switch 2 in Violet, and I'm one badge shy of finishing the main story, but I need to actually still purchase the DLC for Violets, because I plan to take that series into the DLCs, so I can do that in particular. So that I also have plans to do an SBQ, no, a DTQ in Pokemon Sapphire, because during the last Full Out Showdown event, I was able to get a shiny Mudkip, so I'm gonna make my dream team there.
You were popping off there.
Yeah, those Mudkips, yeah, that Mudkip, I was really ecstatic to get that Mudkip. Yeah, sorry, I'm just
You're good.
living this here. But yeah, that's let's see. I also now that I've successfully got through the main story of on top of doing Pokemon stuff, I also play Hades and Hades 2. So so I'm gonna continue on with the post game of Hades 2 on the weekdays to try to get to the true ending of the game, because there's always with Hades, with the original Hades, there was the end credits end and then the true end. So I'm trying to get. I'm gonna try to get to the true end of Hades 2 and see how that goes. And yeah, just once all the hype for ZA dies down, I'm gonna try to get back to that SBQ and get back to the or start that DTQ. Yeah, I desperately need to do that. It's just stuff. It's just stuff that's on the back burner. But
yeah, I promised the community that I would not start any new hunts on PLZA on stream until the backlog was done. So I've been doing them all on my off time.
yeah, I hear ya. But yeah, next year, but also next year, I'd say I'm gonna go to NAIC, but I'm gonna do what I can to attend Worlds. Last year I couldn't attend Worlds because during that time period, during the sign up time period, I was dealing with some mental stuff and I didn't sign up. So this year I'm gonna sign up and pray to the almighty Arcus that I will be able to attend Worlds in San Francisco next year. So expect me there, hopefully. But hey, Jacob, this has been a really fun interview, and thank you again for donning your costume for the Halloween special, and thank you again for coming onto the show and allowing me to pick your brain for a few hours on what makes you the Poké nerd that you are.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me. I was really excited to be here.
Yeah, I was excited to have you, buddy. But I need one more thing from you, buddy, before we kick off the show. A raid target. The guest chooses the raid. So who's live?
All right.
Who do you, we can raid? We can raid anybody. It doesn't matter what they're playing, and we can go send them some hype.
Do you know Freshly Dan?
Freshly Dan, I believe I do. Let me double check that. Freshly Dan. Let me just double check to see if I know. Let me just double check on this guy. I believe I am. I think I am following this guy. Yep, I know him.
Alright.
Okay, we'll rate him.
Nice.
Okay, so members of chat, if you are subscribed to my channel, the Dark Master Spence, you can use this raid command. If you are not subscribed to my channel, you can use this raid command, the one with the Pikachus. All right, let me copy and paste. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this raid formally started. And do you have an outro that you like to say to your viewers before you kick off stream?
I don't know.
Like, do you just say thank you for? Do you just like say hey, thank you for tuning in, goodbye, I'll see you next time, or?
Normally, I just tell everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. Like, it's today Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great start to your week, and we'll both see you later.
Yeah, I like to say I want to thank you again for choosing the back alley. It's a place to hang out today. Stay safe, stay strong. I'll see you on the next one. Take care, you nerds. But in honor of the True Turbo, I like to remind everybody to stay safe, stay rockin', stay true to yourself. I'll see you guys in a few weeks with another episode of pokeNERDS Inc. But from all of us here at pokeNERDS Inc., we want to thank you for tuning in today. And as always, have a good day. Bye-bye.
See ya.